telling.
Very serious.
Very serious taste. This is what you must do. Oh, I've poured it.
That's a bit. Oh, sorry. It's a bit. That's
We're just like about clowns here.
If you take
I
it too
spilled it, you
seriously.
hit it. Hello, I'm Jen.
My name's Rachel.
Welcome to our channel. We are Whiskey Geeks.
Not whiskey snobs.
So if you like all things whiskey,
And you're not a snob.
subscribe. What are we trying today, Rachel? What you dramming?
What am I dramming? Where does that talk come from, Jen?
This comes from the Hip Flask Hiking Club.
Aye, and that's the whiskey club you're part of.
It is.
Which there's a waiting list to join.
I think so, yeah.
I think that's because she's in it, you know?
Yeah, there's just like the
Everyone wants all that delicious whiskey chat of Jennifer.
all that spam and creosote.
Tomatin, or as I'm often corrected, Tomatin.
Tomatin. It's not tomatin.
It's tomatin.
It's
But also
tomatin like tomatoes if you're ever...
Potato.
So we're trying the 12-year-old.
Yep. So this is, they're like one of their flagship kind of entry-level bottles. There's a legacy as well. It's such a good whiskey. I didn't used to like Tomatin as much, but I feel like I've really come round to them in recent years.
Yeah.
And I much prefer actually the 12 over the 14.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, much nicer. So the
Sherry cask though, rather than port.
Yep, definitely. But I would have thought, because usually I'm a sucker for a port cask. So they're 12-year-olds, bourbon and sherry casks.
Yep. I'm assuming Oloroso in this one, because it
I
doesn't
think
say.
so. 43%. I think it is chill filtered.
43, I think it's unchill filtered. I think it's chill filtered,
Yeah,
sorry. And
yeah.
I think it's not added colour. I'm not sure. I don't think they add colouring.
And it is one of the whiskey distilleries in Scotland, and the very first whiskey distillery in Scotland to be owned by a Japanese company.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Some people hear that and they go, ooh, no. But lots of whiskey distilleries in Scotland are owned by international companies.
Yeah.
It's just partly the nature of the beast that these are.
They're still entirely like run as a separate entity though.
Totally,
really.
I think they have a lot of autonomy within that.
Yeah.
Within that ownership.
It just smells so good. I can hardly talk. It's just lovely.
Oh, it's lovely. And Keith was in today, the brand rep, telling us about it, and did he say like 60 or 70% of the staff like live on site?
Yeah.
So it's
like a big family.
Yeah, which is really cool, and it has its roots in illicit distilling as well. So
yeah, so Tomatin, the name apparently means hill of juniper.
And why is that?
Well, because you always think that like, well, that's got no relevance to whiskey. Juniper is for gin, but
Which it is.
it is.
But
But it was important in the whiskey distilling industry kind of, because when you burn juniper wood, it doesn't produce very much smoke.
which is perfect if you're trying to hide where you're
It is.
burning things.
So you can heat your stills in the forest, hidden away from anybody, without producing much smoke.
I love when the names relate to the history. I do quite enjoy
Yeah,
that. It's good.
you're good at you like the history.
I do like that. And they've got, I think there's a little bit on site where they think people would get illicit whiskey on their travels and move on.
Oh, really?
I can't remember, it's the wee farmer's house or something like that. They think
cool.
there was illicit, like, switching and swatching of spirits going on. Cotton candy grapes.
Yep.
Sweet toffee.
You can get the sherry in that. I think definitely it's got like that
Oh, it smells so good.
richness, but a kind of like nutty, almost like a kind of like sweet sherry, but with a nutty undertone.
Yes, definitely a nutty undertone. Like it's a...
Like dried or roasted nuts.
It feels substantial.
Yes, it feels substantial.
But smooth and light and very easy to drink.
Almost like a kind of like a slightly
sweet.
drying, but...
Yeah, like a powder, like a floral sweet
Or like
powder.
when you toast almonds in a dry frying pan.
Yeah, almonds.
Almonds.
Almonds. I say almonds.
Or even
Almonds.
maybe walnuts, or I don't know, peanuts maybe even.
Yeah, definitely I could get
Almost
that.
like a wee bit of a satay sauce or tahini.
Oh,
like that kind of like dry but rich.
Never smelt that, but yes, totally get what you mean
What
when you
have
say
you not
that.
smelled?
No, I never smelt that in
Oh no,
this
it's like,
before.
what have I said that's
I've
really
never
weird?
smelt a satay. No, I've never smelt that in this before, but I
Yeah,
totally
neither have
get
I, but I'm
what you
getting that
mean.
now, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Slange.
Slange.
I think we could probably still keep smelling that actually and getting more.
Yeah. And Tomatin is, they say that they are the softer side of the Highlands. So it is kind of like the Highlands is like vast in
Huge.
like area for whiskey region, but also like diversity of flavour profile. So you've got like the kind of Usually the kind of like lighter, almost kind of closer to Speyside-y ones over on the east side, and then when you get into like the west you've got like more of the kind of coastal-y, peaty, islandy ones, I suppose. And I would say this is almost closer to a Speyside.
It's dead light. It's so easy drinking that. It's so
Doesn't
sweet.
taste as rich as it smells.
It tastes slightly more watery.
That is like candy floss.
It's very easy to drink. Like,
It's candy floss.
I do really like Tomatin. They've got lots of nice stuff, and they also make Kubokin. They're slightly peated whiskey, which we love. Kubokin means ghost dog in Gaelic, so slightly smoky and lovely again. And they're doing cool stuff with that, like experimental casks.
Really experimental. But yeah, so that's named after apparently a dog, a ghost dog that used to chase people home from the pub.
Allegedly.
I don't know. I don't even know if I know the difference between a sultana and a raisin, but I'm saying sultanas more than raisins. Sultanas are plumper, aren't they, and juicier. Raisins are more like wee and intense.
Yeah, wee shriveled things. They're all shriveled, but...
Should we try with some water?
Yes.
I'm not sure if it'll make that much difference because it's only 43% and I think chill filtered, so it's going to be a bit more leathery.
I think that's got a bit more like sparkly Parma violets. With the water, like
I'm
sparkly
not getting
up top.
that. I'm not. Oh, I think I know what you mean. I've got more like flat icing.
It's such a nice whiskey. That it's so quaffable.
Violet creams.
Yeah, definitely
More than
violet creams,
sparkly
yeah.
violet.
I like the bottle shape as well, which I know doesn't really matter, but I do like the bottle shape.
The bottle is lovely. I do like.
He's
I
got
really
he's
like
got big shoulders. That one.
Yeah.
I like
It's nice and chunky.
broad shoulders.
Chunky, easy to hold.
Yeah.
Yep. Easy to pour.
Easy to pour.
Easy to pour yourself a big dram.
Yep.
I think actually out of the whole range, the 12 is the one I like the best.
See, especially when you consider the price, which does factor into when you want like the favourite one. Then I think that
definitely.
wins hands down, to be honest, out the range.
Yep.
Bandy Stripe beside the 18.
I think I preferred that than the 18, not even considering the price.
Really well.
Yeah, I think I would take the 12 over the 18.
I don't know, I need to try the 18 again. I remember really liking the 18 Biscoff and caramel.
Oh, nice.
Really good.
But yeah, have you tried Tomatin? What do you think? Do you have a favourite in the range?
Yes, or Kubokin.
Please subscribe here. Leave a comment down below if you want to tell us anything. Other whiskies we should try, other whiskey experiments we should do.
Think we're wrong about our tasting.
Yeah, if you think we're wrong, let us know.
Always down for a wee fight in the comments.
Oh yeah.
A debate.
A debate. And join us again next time. Slange. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. And you can follow us on social media at The Grail Tastings. See you next time. Slange.
It's such a nice, it's so good, it's very light but very
There's a wee
flavourful.
orangey bit in it as well, like just a very, very faint, almost like candied orange, not like full force orange.
Full force orange. Sorry. I can imagine your wee mouldy
You like that's
orange
the
being
mouldy
like,
orange coming
full
to get
force.
me.